And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. The summer movie season is about to begin with the release of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness next week. But there is already some significant hype building around two huge movies opening up the summer on the same day in 2023.
So, Dave, you have some big movies coming out from the guy who used to be the golden boy at Warner Brothers, who gave us Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Returns, and all the other movies. He's jumped ship over to Universal, but Warner Brothers is going head to head with Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer, or is it Oppenheimer?
Either way, Isaiah,
Okay.
You're Isaiah Carey. You can say it in whatever way you want.
And Warner Brothers is challenging him on opening day with Barbie, with Margot Robbie. So tell us, what's the big deal about this?
Okay, the big deal, first of all, and I know you're a Christopher Nolan fan. We've discussed
Oh
this at
yeah,
great length.
absolutely.
Yeah, and he does. Of course, he delivered Dunkirk. Well, he's bringing Oppenheimer, as you mentioned. This is another biographical film about the man that created the atomic bomb.
Mhm.
World War II, back in the day. We're not going to turn this into a history lesson, but it is a star-studded cast. Nolan's excited because, yeah, he left Warner's, went to Universal. I mean, everybody. Cillian Murphy is in this one. Sorry, I have to look at my notes. Robert Downey Jr. is making his return to the big screen in this particular movie. Florence Pugh, Emily Blunt, I mean, Jack Quaid, Rami Malek, Josh Hartnett. That is an all-star lineup, and I expect big ones. As you also said, Nolan is looking for his Oscar for this particular film. Now, on the flip side,
Wait, how did he get Josh Hartnett out of retirement, who left the business for a minute?
That's going to be my very first question when I talk to Chris Nolan. I'm like, dude, Josh Hartnett. You know what's interestingly enough, when you see the social media post, great that's a huge, massive, big A-list cast, but you're not the first person to make a note of the fact that Josh Hartnett, who hasn't been seen in a while, is going to be in this film. Like, I have seen Josh Hartnett's name everywhere. I'm like, like Cillian Murphy.
Last thing I saw, man, was 30 Days of Night.
Well, and you know what? You probably got a thank you letter from him for seeing that directly.
I love that movie.
I know, but I mean, okay, no dissing, no hating today. But what's interestingly enough, CinemaCon, by the way, is happening right now, Isaiah, in Las Vegas, and that's where all the studios present their big pictures coming out for the next year and a half to all the presenters. Interestingly enough, Warner Brothers, I don't know if this is a spite move, but they're going after Oppenheimer movie, releasing on the same date, July 21st, 2023, with Barbie, which people are calling a kid's movie, but I want to see it. Look at the list in this one. Dude, you were talking about Margot Robbie. Ryan Gosling plays Ken, Will Ferrell, Simu Liu. Dude, these are big stars in a Barbie movie.
Who'd ever thought we'd be excited about a Barbie movie?
But the question that I want to ask you, and I know it's your show and you usually ask the questions, Isaiah, but I know you're a big movie buff, and that's why I love talking with you right here on The Factor. But my question to you right now is, which one are you going to see first? I want to put you on the record.
Let me see. Let me think about this. Can we play the Jeopardy theme right now? I'll probably go see Oppenheimer.
Okay.
Because
I'm
I'm just a huge Christopher Nolan fan. But I want to see what Margot Robbie does with Barbie, because, we love her as Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Well, it's a family movie, and that's what's going to be interesting, is that Warner Brothers is trying to take the money away from Oppenheimer. That's going to skew adults. Barbie's going to get all the families, the younger demos. A lot of ladies are going to go see it. A lot of fellows are going to go see it. So it'll be interesting to see who wins that box office that particular weekend, July 21st of 2023. And we will have the interviews with all the cast for you, Isaiah.
I'm sure you will. Dave Morales of Backstage OL. Always good to see you here on The Factor Uncensored. You always have the scoop, sir.